Hello, this is Jeff Dalton from AskTheCMMIAppraiser.com, and in this episode of CMMI-TV, we're still talking about version 2.0, and today we're talking about views and constellations. A lot of big changes coming in 2.0, including the complete elimination of the term constellation. And if you remember, there were 3.5 constellations. I like to say 3.5. Technically, there's 3. There's CMMI-DEV, CMMI Services, and CMMI Acquisition. And you probably remember that CMMI-DEV is for companies like product engineering and software and companies that are developing and building things. CMMI Services is for companies that are delivering pure services like call centers, data centers, staff augmentation, and things like that. You see a lot of that in the Washington, D.C. area. And CMMI for Acquisition is for companies or organizations that are buying all of their services and products and turning them around to their customers. So very, very different models with very many different practices and process areas. And all of that is going away for version 2.0 in favor of the word views. Now, the new version of CMMI is not going to be in a book. It's going to be a database-driven, a table-driven environment where we can pick a view and then we can pick a maturity or capability level and have laid out nice and neatly before us all of the practice areas, that's a new term also, all of the practice areas that are required to meet that particular view or that particular level of maturity or capability. So a view is intended to be extensible. So right now they're just releasing, in March 31st, they're releasing a view that is roughly equivalent to what we call CMMI-DEV today, and they're calling that the CMMI development view. They're not releasing the services view or the acquisition view in March 31st, just the development view, but they will be releasing those views, which is really just adding more practice areas and practices to the tables and giving them access to the people that are subscribed to the model. Now, that means that they could have other views, and that is what's planned, at least what I'm told, is that there'll be a cybersecurity view potentially in the future, maybe a business development view. It could be any other number of views. And since a view is just a query, that leaves the door open for a customized view. So someday a company might be able to say, these are the areas that are important to us. There's some things from the development view, there's some things from the services view, and maybe some things from the cyber view that we want to put together into our own model, what I like to call the Build-A-Bear workshop approach to CMMI. And this new tool and this new architecture of views is going to lead us there. It's sort of a cool idea that we can customize what we want. And they're initially defining these views for us, and that's a good thing. It keeps the market stable and it keeps it backwardly compatible with CMMI-DEV and the others. But eventually there will be additional flexibility, and we'll be able to use this tool to view things in the database and get the information we want by clicking around the database instead of paging through a book. So it's a new concept in version 2.0, views. Constellations are out, views are in, and we'll be looking forward to seeing it live on March 31st when the CMMI Institute releases version 2.0 of the CMMI. Until then, you can learn a lot about CMMI version 2.0 by looking at these videos and reading our blog at Ask the CMMI Appraiser, where we're talking about this all week. And don't forget, we've got that first DC-based CMMI class coming up on May 7th, and the seats are really starting to fill up on that. So if you want to take it, please sign up right now at broadswordsolutions.com. Thanks a lot.